Well, let's raise a glass to Dad. It's a time to celebrate the man, the legend, my husband Orlando, also the dad to our kids. Your first segment here at Houston Live.
First segment, thanks for having me. We don't always have an opportunity to talk about Scotch, so I'm glad to be here.
That's right. And we have Naomi Leslie joining us, who is the Balvenie Brand Ambassador, to share 2 whiskey cocktails. Hi, and I guess I should say welcome to Houston.
Thank you. I wish I was there. It sounds much nicer there with the weather. So,
well, talk to us about this particular brand. I know Orlando is a big fan of this particular brand. You have a few of these bottles here, don't you?
I have a couple bottles. They're nice. Great price point, so I really enjoy it, and wonderful taste.
Yeah, absolutely. We're a single malt Scotch whiskey from Speyside in Scotland, and we're really a very traditional, still family owned, which is almost unheard of in the Scotch world. So we have a lot of that tradition and family values really at hand, which is lovely. Started in 1892.
That's really great, the history there. So I always hear him say, oh, I've got whiskey, I've got Scotch, but you're calling this a Scotch whiskey. Explain what this is, what the tasting is, and the fact that it's both.
Yeah, so essentially whiskey is the overarching category and Scotch is the type of whiskey. So just like bourbon is the type of whiskey, etc. So Scotch just means that, it's from Scotland, essentially, a Scottish whiskey.
Well, Naomi's joining us today because you usually drink it with a gentleman's cube, just kind of in the cup, sipping on it. That's how he likes to drink it. But you ready to make some cocktails?
Ready.
All right. What are we doing first, Naomi?
Absolutely. I think we should start with the most refreshing, which is our Caribbean cast Daiquiri. So if you grab your cocktail shaker,
right,
and your jigger.
Got that.
Awesome. We're going to do 1 ounce of fresh lime juice.
Okay, that's that.
So the daiquiri, is essentially usually rum, lime, sugar. So we like to do a little bit of a twist on it because our Caribbean cast is aged in rum barrels. So it's kind of Scotch meets rum. This really cool bringing together of the 2 worlds. So quite a fun drink here. After the ounce of lime, you do 3/4 ounces of simple syrup.
Okay.
And then for the base, you grab your Caribbean cask, this 14-year, which is the Scotch whiskey that we age in rum barrels. So it's quite fun. It has this really savory, hefty single malt Scotch base, but a little bit of a tropical, funky, savory side from the rum cask. So quite fun. So you're gonna do 2 ounces of that.
Oh yes. Good pour.
It's a good pour.
Proper cocktail performance.
We're off to a good start.
After that, you'll grab an ice cube for your shaker. There are a couple of ice cubes to shake your cocktail with. Awesome. And then if you want to grab a glass, this can be great in almost any glass essentially, but if you have a coupe glass or a rocks glass or a stemless wine glass, perfect. Absolutely. I have a little bit of a summery glass here. So you're going to give that a good shake, good brief shake for maybe 10 seconds or so.
You want to shake?
Yeah, you shake.
Okay, great. Oh, Derek says this is the sound of my alarm clock.
And that's our Caribbean cast daiquiri.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh, that is really nice.
Fun, right? Yeah, absolutely.
Just takes me to the islands, back to the islands. Okay, I'm gonna keep sipping. So what's the next one?
So the next one is a New York City kind of modern classic called the Tattletale. And it's a little bit of a twist on an old fashioned. So essentially you're gonna grab your rocks glass and then your Angostura bitters.
Okay.
And you're gonna do 3 dashes or 3 drops of Angostura bitters into your glass.
Do we have ice in the glass first?
Not yet, ice at the end. Then you're gonna grab a bar spoon or a teaspoon or a small spoon of any type at home, super easy. And you're gonna do 1 little spoonful of honey as your sweetener there. That's how it's kind of like an old fashioned. Instead of a sugar cube, you do a little bit of a honey, a little bit of a variation there. And for the base of this spirit, one thing that's kind of cool is we're gonna use 2 different Balvenies for this. So the first one is our week of peat, which is our one really peated expression, which essentially means smoky in the Scotch world. So for someone who likes the smokier Scotch, this is a really cool one to try with the Balvenie. And this one's gonna be 3/4 ounces. Yeah, you can smell the smoke, right?
Wow.
Yeah. Quite different than the rest.
Lovely. Got it?
Yeah.
Can you see? You need your glasses?
No, I got
Perfect. And then the main whiskey we're going to do a little bit more of is our Doublewood 12, which is kind of the heart and soul of the Balvenie range. It gets finished in European oak sherry cask. So it has this really rich, nutty, savory side that's quite lovely. And so for this one, you're going to do 1 1/4 ounces. So if you have a 1 ounce, do 1 and then a little bit more. Or if you have full sets of jiggers, 1 1/4 ounce.
We're not too precise around here. We just kind of
Keep
just
pouring.
gotta keep pouring.
If you're a regular ice at home, all good. I have this fun kind of round cube here. Yeah, Scotch on the rocks is amazing too. It's a cocktail sometimes people think are a little bit blasphemous for single malt Scotch. And to me, it's amazing because it can be enjoyed neat, on the rocks, anything. But a cocktail is just a new way to showcase it, a little way to play around. So,
And you feel really fancy.
yeah. So give that a little stir on the rocks there. And then we're going to garnish it with a lemon and an orange twist, just like a traditional old fashioned.
Okay.
And that's the Tattletale cocktail.
Oh, this smells so good. Oh my gosh.
Combination of citrus and smoke.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Absolutely.
These are
Cheers.
fabulous. I'm going to taste this one. You taste it. Oh,
Very good.
that is lovely.
Right.
Thanks for joining us, Naomi. We really appreciate it. And to you, babe, happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Happy Father's Day.
We have recipes on our website, and we'll be right back. Cheers.